In this video we're going to have a look at cooking the steak, the roasted vegetables, and then we're going to make some chips all in the fryer. So let's get the fryer on. So the fryer on, we're going to preheat for 5 minutes to 200 or to, let's make it 180 degrees, and hit the power, and we're just going to do that for 5 minutes and then we'll get cooking. In the meantime, I'm going to slice up the chips, get them ready, and when you come back we'll be ready to put it into the fryer. Preheating is done, so we can get started on putting it all together. We have the roast veggies just with some olive oil mixed in. We have a nice bowl of chips, and then we have a piece of steak. So we're going to open the fryer. I'm going to put the steak right at the bottom. I'm then going to put in the veggies. So the veggies are going to go on top of that. So we'll just empty the vegetables, and then the chips we're going to do right at the top. So put the chips at the top, and if they fall through, it's not the end of the world, but we just want to keep as many chips on the top layer as possible. So we'll just line them up in a similar direction. If they fall through, it's not the end of the world. Quite a lot of chips, so we'll see how this works out, but we wanted to put them at the top because they probably need the most heat, but we don't want to block the heat through to the bottom. So we're just going to do that, and then of course we'll be checking up on them while we're cooking. So got to get that down nice and flat. Right, so there we are, ready to go, and lift that up into the fryer, and now let's get cooking. So we're going to do that for 15 minutes. So let's start cooking. Right, we'll be back in about 5 to see how things are going and check if everything is going as it should. So we're 5 minutes in, just over. Let's have a look and see what it looks like. So we'll open it up. Now we can't exactly see the vegetables, but the chips are coming on. Vegetables are coming on. Now we put the steak right at the bottom because we want that to cook the slowest. So it looks like everything's on track. It's looking good. So I'm going to put that back in. Right, and we'll let that go for another 10 minutes, and then we'll see what that looks like. So with 5 minutes left to go, let's have a look. So the chips are coming on nicely, the veggies are looking good, and right at the bottom we'll have the steak. So most of the heat is going to be concentrated around the top, and that'll be cooking faster than the steak at the bottom. So put that back, and let's go, another 5 minutes. So 15 minutes at 180 degrees is up. Let's have a look and see how we're looking. So here we got some chips, and let's have a taste. That's pretty good. I think the chips could go just a little bit longer. Let's have a look at the rest of what we got here. So the vegetables also looking cooked, but could also just go a little bit longer. So what I'm going to do is mix that up a bit. Right, so we're just going to put that back in the fryer. because there's a lot of food, there's a lot of heat that's got to get around. So I think what we're going to do now is push up the temperature to 190 and we're going to go for another 5 minutes. So right, we'll do that for another 5 minutes and then we should be ready to go. Right, so the time's up. Let's see what we got. And yep, there we go. We have chips that are ready. So let's put some chips on here. This looks really good. And the vegetables are looking just great. So let's do that. Alright, let's have a look at the vegetables. Oh, that's a bit warm. We have some vegetables. Vegetables are nicely roasted. Not overdone, just right. Let's do that. A lot of the vegetables and things have fallen through to the bottom, which is fine. And let's get rid of that. Right. And now what I'm going to do is just take the And now let's have a look at the steak. So the steak we didn't turn, we had it lying flat at the bottom for the whole time, so it was there for 20 minutes. And I'm just going to put that there and then we'll slice into it and see how well it's cooked. The rest of the vegetables I'm just going to put here. Right, so put that away. Now let's get a sharp knife and then we're going to have a look and see how that steak looks. So let's have a look. Right. So the steak was in here for the full 20 minutes and it's cooked. If you like your steak medium rare or just on medium, then this is going to be perfect. So there you go. So that looks fantastic. Let's have a taste. Very good. Have a look at our vegetables. So that would be a carrot. Actually just perfectly done. And then here we have a sweet potato. It's hard to show a chip. Maybe they could be a little bit crispier, but soft on the inside. Very good. Unbelievable. Yeah, so that's how easy it is to do some steak, some vegetables, and some chips in your air fryer. Takes 20 minutes, cooked to perfection. Thank you for watching.